my mind keeps on spinning. This is how live to me was so. Why am I like this? Something's always amiss. Can't put my finger on it, but it's there. Wait for it to subside, but my mind won't apply. Waiting for the clear. Is it bad? Sometimes I like it when I lose control. There's something in it that's so beautiful. Listen, I can see the light, but I can also see the bones decay. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm doing my best not to run away.
Using Kane with the comes in there.
Real love, now I see you.
Didn't stop it. He knew it was about to happen. Wait a moment. Wait a moment.
I see it now. I see it now.
Let it do it to you, Brad.
What? 8 street.
To show to you that I'm more good than I am bad.
Stop it. They have a family. Don't do it to them.
And I'll be somewhere that you need me, and I'll be holding my breath, waiting for you to show.
A 1v5.
And he's sniped by Illusion.
Remedi's gonna get gunned again. That was a great nade by Mayo.
Should never have gotten that 3-piece.
Yeah, somewhere deep inside of you, I know you want me to. You're just afraid to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, happy Friday. I am accompanied by Trevor for once this evening. Trevor, how are you?
Man, honestly, I'm just chilling. Ready to get into some Call of Duty. Had a pretty long day today, and I'm ready to just vibe.
Bro, it's been a long week. We've all been waiting and just grinding for this day. We've got today's matchup. So for everybody who missed out on the little bit of confusion we had earlier today. So Hero was supposed to be our streamer for this evening, and he had some very personal issues that he needed to deal with. So we weren't actually able to get a streamer in for game number 1. It was a matchup between Rated Gaming and Natural Talent. Natural Talent comes out on top 3-0. And it was honestly a really good game. I wish we could have shown it off more so than we did. But regardless, we have KT versus Dredge eSports this evening. In fact, let's go ahead and check out the lookout for this evening's matchup. So it's not looking very promising on the side of Dredge eSports, but as we've seen before, the lookout doesn't necessarily mean everything because it only shows off the KD rather than, time on OBJ, stuff like that. So coming into this, what do you think about this matchup, Trevor?
Well, it happened. Actually, the last time that we saw Dredge was their loss to KT over there. It was in a semifinal. They knocked him out the last time that they played. Obviously the last time that we saw Knights Templar was going to be in that final. I'm not 100% sure if they won it, but I'm pretty positive that they did. Honestly, my thoughts going into it is that it's going to be a KT win, just because they beat them last time they played them. And you can't, KD isn't everything, but it means a lot when you're playing Call of Duty.
Absolutely. Well, looking at these numbers, we have Knights Templar in advantage for hardpoint with a 0.99 KD compared to Dredge's 0.88. Moving into S&D, you have a 1.0, very even for Knights Templar compared to just barely behind at a 0.93 for Dredge eSports. And then rounding it all out in domination, again, Knights Templar has the advantage at a 1.02 KDR compared to Dredge's very minuscule 0.78. So I hope they can bring that up this evening. Let's go ahead and take a look at our maps up real quick. You want to tell us about these, Trevor?
I can, I guess. So we do have this, looks like Azir Cave for the first hard point. That one's always really fun. The rotations play a huge factor into that one. We head over to the Arkloff Peak for the second map. This one's, I talk about it a lot. It's all about the angles, off angles and stuff like that. Yeah, you could have like blind counter versus blind counter, but it ultimately, who's more patient, who's going to hold the angle for longer. Domination on St. Petrograd there. That's always kind of a fun one to watch because it can lead to some pretty crazy things. Actually, those are the three that we are guaranteed. No promises that we get to that fourth and fifth map. I mean, fourth being that. What was that? I couldn't see the screen switch there for me for just a second. Yeah, no, you're completely fine. So that's going to be that gun runner hard point if we make it to that map 4, and then the Piccadilly map 5.
What's your opinion on Search and Destroy Piccadilly?
I love it, actually. It's really fun to commentate. I commentate with Shifty quite a bit, and he absolutely hates that map. All right, I actually love watching it, because it's really fast. It's really easy to lose what's going on when you're trying to cast some Piccadilly. But it's also really fun because, I mean, teams will run right up the middle, or you get to see some really cool sniper plays. It's one of the smaller S&D maps, and you wouldn't necessarily think that you'd see those sniper plays, but there's some really cool angles that you get to see, and some really cool sniper picks that come from that.
So my thing with Piccadilly is, I feel like it shows off who you are as a player a little bit more so than usual, because on Piccadilly, nobody really ever wants to play on it. Everybody hates Piccadilly. That's the entire meme of the Call of Duty community. That Piccadilly is the worst map in all of existence, yada, yada, yada. But if you're able to do good there, it kind of shows that you're willing and able to go into these more difficult situations that you don't have a lot of practice and experience with.
I can agree. Kind of, I guess. I mean, it's the very end of the game. Everyone's played the map. Even if they hate it, they've played it. They know what's going on with it. I do agree that you do get to see some things that you might not normally see in some others. I mean, it is one of those smaller maps. I mean, the Arkloff Peak that we get to see in the first S&D that we are guaranteed there. I mean, it plays a million times different than how Piccadilly would play.
Okay. So what do you think I think this is going to be a really close game this evening. I think we actually might get to the Piccadilly.
You really think so? I did not get to see these two teams play last time. That was actually the week that I was moving into college, so I was absent from a little bit of everything. It could be close, it could not be close. I know nothing about the teams besides what I saw and what I've told everyone. But my guess is going to be I'm just gonna go 3-0 Knights KT Knights Templar. I think that they're gonna take it in a swift 3-0 fashion.
Oh wow, interesting. I think I have to disagree with you. I think Dredge is gonna make this very close. I think Dredge might just barely come out on top in Search and Destroy game number 2. What their highest hope is gonna need to be is win Search and Destroy, and then hope for the absolute best in one of the hard points.
So they need to steal a hard point and basically steal a search, because we did get this. I mean, technically the advantage does go to Knights Templar. I'm gonna actually scroll through and see if I can't find who won this last time, as we do have a little bit of time as the lobby gets finalized and everyone gets to where they need to be. So what makes you think that Dredge is gonna be able to do this? Like, what specifically about them?
Here's my thing about Dredge. I think Dredge used the last time they face off against each other to figure out how KT plays, figure out what they need to do to take that advantage. And I don't think... I feel like... Okay, it's really weird to explain. I feel people believe in themselves too much. So I have this inherent cynical thought in my head always of the winner doesn't think they need to improve ever. So maybe KT went back and looked at the footage and seen what Dredge needed to learn and what they needed to do to beat Dredge again. But I know for sure Dredge would definitely have gone in and looked at KT and said, okay, this is what we did wrong. This is how we do it better next time. So I think they're going to use that a little bit to their advantage.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I am scrolling back. I've almost made it here. Okay, so the last time that they played, KT beats Dredge 3-1. Let's see. Okay, so Dredge ended up stealing the domination in their last series that they played, and it was really close. That was actually played on Gunrunner. So we do get to see a little bit of a different map set than the last time that they played here. But we did see KT take the first 2 maps, drop the third, and then come back in that last hard point. So I just to play devil's advocate there for a second. You said that they're going to need to try to steal a hard point and win the search. Well, the last time that they played this team, or Dredge played this team, they lost both hard points and the search.
That's actually really interesting because according to the Lookout, this is another example of, hey, these numbers aren't always who's going to win. Because according to the Lookout, Dredge is on the way downturn on the side of domination. So them taking that's extremely interesting.
Not really. I'll tell you. You want to hear my opinion on that
absolutely.
one? Domination's map control. It doesn't matter. You can get outslayed by 30 and win a domination. You just gotta know where you are on the map and keep the other team away from where you need to be.
Yeah, I guess that is actually a really fair analysis. Yeah, no, I think since it was so close last time, I have no reason to doubt that it'll be round 5 now. Since it was a 3-1 before, I think it will be a 3-2 now. And it's going to come down to who does search better.
Oh, so you're not giving us a winner? You're just going to say it's going to go to map 5 and whoever wins the last search wins it?
Honestly, yes. My money's still possibly on Dredge, though.
Boo. No, that's like the weakest prediction ever, man. I'm sticking to my 3-0.
Okay. 3-2, Dredge going to win. It's going to end on round number 9.
Now you're just making stuff up.
No, I am an actually I traveled from the future. They call me number 5.
Okay, so you said round 5. What round 9?
Number 9 in game 5.
I'm writing this down so I can make fun of you after it doesn't happen.
Yes, when it absolutely does happen, you will need to go to Twitter and post that you are a brony.
Dude, I'll do it.
If I get it exactly right, I earned that.
You guys heard it here first. If Dredge eSports beats Knights Templar in Game 5 in the 9th round of that last Search and Destroy on Piccadilly, I will tweet out that I am a brony.
Yes, with a picture of your favorite My Little Pony, whichever one you decide. I'll give you free reign on that. I can do that.
That's perfect.
Oh my!
Now what happens? What happens when you're wrong, though? What do you have to do?
If it's a 3-0, what do you want me to do? I'll do something if it's 3-0.
I don't know. I'm not a cynical person.
That makes one of us. I could change my profile picture to my favorite My Little Pony, and say, if you're not a brony, get out my DMs.
Okay, I'm glad that you have that ready to go because,
bro, this is what I do.
That's gonna happen.
What a great episode.
That's the bit. Chat heard it.
That's the bit that we're. Oh gosh, I just broke my chair again. Why does this happen every stream? It's only on stream. Oh,
that's a yikes, man. I'm not sure exactly what to tell you for that one.
Lose weight.
I mean, I could have said it. Didn't really want to.
He goes, I have some kind of courtesy, Spacefish.
Yeah, just a little. Oh, so I think someone. I saw Glizzy Gobbler in the chat. I'm not sure if that's late, but I don't know what they're getting at there.
What happened? Let me scroll and I can find out. I didn't see anything.
I don't know. This is a solid point in the chat, though. We see it doesn't matter who wins; they're losing to NT tomorrow. I mean, that's very fair. NT did beat KT, just to keep going with the letters thing. They beat them in the final last time 3-1. So noted. I think that the NT roster is a really talented one, and they definitely could beat either of these teams. Knights Templar is definitely going to look to beat Dredge again to have that rematch. Not in the final this time, but you got to think if you're Knights Templar, you get past these next 2 rounds, tournament's yours, or the minor.
Honestly, NT is goated. like the absolute goat, dude.
Yeah,
They're
100%.
really good. I was surprised it was a 3-0 against Rated. I'm not gonna lie, because I fanboy like crazy for Rated, but it was kind of refreshing just to be reminded, hey, we're still the best there is.
Yeah, I can. That I mean, both teams are really solid. I haven't casted NT, but I've casted Rated before. It's always a fun time watching those guys play. I'm so ducky. Yes, you can have a hug. Space will give you that as soon as the stream ends. So make sure
I will
he does.
teleport to you during our next intermission. That's actually what our intermissions are for, so I can go to people's houses and give them hugs. That's the entire reason we have intermissions anymore.
That's good to know. Are there any specific questions that chat has for either of us? Predictions, why we chose what we did, anything? Yeah, I think there's gonna be a little bit of a delay, and as we're waiting for some questions to come in, I'm really ready to see this match, man. Azir Cave is always a fun hard point to watch. You can get some pretty big kills to come out for really either side. Just post up in one of those power positions and honestly go ham.
Really, round one, Azir Cave is probably the main staple of the K7 League. Is just, all right, round one, a solid half of the time is just going to be a Azir Cave, which I kind of like. I enjoy having some kind of set meta we usually run. It's fun.
All right, so I checked your stats. In all of the matches that I've casted, I've only had 2 Azir Caves.
Really?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 for 6 in first round.
Okay,
Azir
so
Caves.
1/3 of the time. So I was gonna say a
Yes.
quarter. Dang, I should have gone with it.
Yeah, split the difference. It's whatever.
Things happen.
I'm not seeing anything from chat so far. It looks like we're getting pretty close to the lobby being ready. And then we'll get into this
I
Azir
think
Cave
we're actually
hardcore.
waiting on maybe one person to join, and the team saying that they're ready. Let's see right here. I actually just got a DM about it. So I was told the 2 people we need to look out for on these teams is Sky from KT and Astro from Dredge. Those are going to be the 2 main MVPs to look out for this evening.
Are they search kids, or are they just gonna slay everyone out?
My guess is if somebody ever tells me that they're good, they're going to just murder everyone in existence and act as if there was nothing in the way.
Oh, that's fair. I don't know, I've had some lookouts that they were definitely there for the they're search kids. Yeah, we all know
I've
how
met
they are.
way too many people. Like, back before K7 was a thing, the people that I knew as competitive players in my friends group, they were exclusively search players. They didn't want to play hardpoint. They didn't play Dom. They only worried about search and destroy. And I told them that is going to bite you when you get into some kind of competitive league. And then K7 came around and they got dropped.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you what my favorite Call of Duty was to play, my experience, and then I'm gonna ask you yours. So my best experience ever with Call of Duty was actually Advanced Warfare. I played a lot of competitive with it, me and my friends. It was awesome. 4v4 is goated. I hope that we get to see that again. And I just had the overall fun. Uplink is always really fun. All right, and then you have, search, but search was a little iffy when it comes to Advanced Warfare, just because it was kind of just go there and shoot people at the bomb site. It wasn't the best search game, but it was definitely fun to play. The skill gap was definitely there back.
People
in the
didn't
Jetpack
appreciate
game.
those games enough. They talked so much trash about them, but I thought they were really, really fun. But I think the best Call of Duty would have to be Black Ops 2. It had the most just interesting maps and amount of fun possible. Not on really competitive level. I didn't get into competitive until Black Ops 4. But when it came to Black Ops 2, that's the most fun game. All right, well, we're finally loading into this map number 1, hardpoint on Azir Cave. Final score predictions for round 1. I'm going to say 250 in the favor of KT, to 185 for Dredge. Ooh, that's fair. Hey, let's see. Is the map and everything looking proper on stream? Yes, it is, except please ignore the FPS in the top left corner. This is everything done on a dime. All right, right off the bat, we're going to see Dredge eSports taking the initial lead here on the point one. Dill is going to be ready to push in here and try and take it out. It doesn't seem like it's working out very well so far, as a lot of death is happening. Rip in the chat. Hey, Sparky, can you turn down the audio about half? It's very loud to where I can't even hear Trevor. Regardless, I tried, and it wasn't really what I was looking for. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect right there, Sparky. Thank you. Now, if you didn't notice, Dill won a 4 streak right there. Now he is just dropping one after another. He's at 5 and 4. But Nordic on a 4 streak himself, 7 and 1, looking very good actually. You know, rotation is the biggest thing in Hardpoint. I constantly bring it up, and I don't think... there's still some teams sliding back behind that issue. They're not really ready for the rotations. They just think they can slay out and get the remaining points. Do you think that's going to be an issue we see a lot here today? Having a little bit of lag here on streamer side. That is a shame. Dill and Magnifico both getting a 2-piece there, looking very pretty, but Dill does go down to Orlando with the most awkward name because he's got numbers in it. Yeah, right now we're getting everybody in the comments. Yeah, we're having a little bit of lag right now. The issue is just because we're streaming it from 2 different places to get it on screen for you because there was some other technical difficulties. My game wasn't updated for some reason. So we're working what we got for this evening. So score currently 142 to 49. Dredge eSports on the major downturn as KT has the lead, but Dredge does have the next OBJ. Yeah, no, it's looking real rough for Dredge eSports right now. They're gonna have to step it up a little bit right here, as KT now has the current OBJ, and Dredge is swarming in very slowly. They're finally in here. Let's see how long it lasts. Not very long.
Yeah, no, I mean, Knights Templar, they definitely have the advantage in this hard point. Dredge is trying to put up some points, maybe put some rotations, but this P1 did not. I mean, I think Dredge technically had more points on the first P1, but Knights Templar played it exactly like they wanted to. Number 6, Magnifico, is actually there to stop any OE from the side of Dredge. I mean, this looks exactly like the first set of rotations so far with Knights Templar taking the advantage. I'd say they get the rotations here. They have the slaying power. Spawns are a little bit different. There is pressure from Dredge here on this P2. Maybe they can take it, but they're still kind of spawning out with plenty of people there from Knights Templar to kind of cut down any setup.
Speaking of Knights Templar, a few of their players are going down. Can we hop on over Sky real quick? I was told Sky is one of the main men to watch on the side of KT Royal. Sparkgate? There we go. All right, we're finally on Sky. He's on a 2 streak right now, holding down the OBJ beautifully for Knights Templar. He's got a minute 25 currently, now up to a minute 30. Really just doing some solid work.
Yeah, and I mean, he has the positive stat line too with all that time on the point. Being up by about 70 points here, that's always big, and you love to see it if you are a fan of Knights Templar. I mean, they're just hunting this down. Look, they're already starting the rotation toward that soccer field. Dredge is kind of nowhere to be found, especially with those kills coming from Sky mid-map. He basically secured the rotation there. He's going to have one person from the side of Nate. I mean, this is going to be a battle to see who gets the point here. Dredge does take the advantage, but Knights Templar could move pretty quick. They're still soaking up the time from that last hill. It looks like they're going to do a full frontal assault up through mid-map to try to take this point back.
Score right now is 208, 125. Dredge eSports on the downside, but they are holding the current point. But they're slowly getting swarmed in on by the Knights Templar. Let's see how long this lasts as Nate goes down. Actually, quite a few of Dredge's members go down. And it seems like KT has this guaranteed as a point for a moment.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that they're guaranteed as well. I mean, I hate to say that. I don't want to be that guy. But Dredge just is not performing. Yeah, I mean, he does have about 2 minutes into the point, but he is double negative as we are speaking. Looks like Knights Templar is already getting ready for this setup in the next hill. I mean, they're going to win it off this next one. They held down Cave so well. You do have the pressure. Everyone's coming from the back, from the side of Dredge. But, I mean, we can have a nuisance from Knights Templar as they are hitting this rotation through that little doggy door.
All right, 9 seconds, and Knights Templar takes round number 1. But Dredge says they're going to give up a little bit of a fight for it as Yayo is locking down the point. Not for long. Not for very long.
They managed to keep Knights Templar off the point for just a minute. They do have the close spawns. They are kind of they're being difficult, but with only 5 seconds left and Knights Templar in the point, it's over.
Good round from the Knights Templar right there against Dredge. We were very close with the prediction. I said 250 to 158. I was 10 points away.
You said 185.
Oh, did I? Oh, my brain stopped for 2 seconds. Wow, what a play of the game from Dill right there. Knights Templar showing the absolute dominating strength they have.
I told you, man. They're going to come out and rock some heads and break some heads.
All right, well, we're going to take ourselves a quick little 3-minute intermission while we hopefully can maybe fix a little bit of this lag. So we'll be back in just a minute. Do not turn that dial. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have returned. I want to go ahead and give a quick shout out to one of our partners in the league, and that would be Rouge Energy. If you don't know what Rouge Energy is, it is one of the greatest, cheapest available energy drinks, powder energy drinks, I should say, specifically, that is on the market. It's amazing. It's flavorful. I personally love them. I vouch for them from personal experience, and you can get a whopping 10% off your entire order if you go to checkout and use the code K7 eSports at checkout. You will not regret it. The flavor's amazing. The energy kick that you get from it is phenomenal. If you buy a tub, it's $1 a serving, and you cannot even get a bottle of water anymore for $1 a bottle. Trevor, have you used Rouge Energy?
No, I cannot say that I have used before. Ever has told me that it is good. I haven't ordered any yet. I'm also a broke college student, so as soon as I get that, I'm gonna make sure I use that K7 esports code at checkout, as you see on your screen.
Woo! Yeah, no, Rogue, tons of flavors. You can literally see them swiping through right now. And this isn't even all of them. Not to mention, if you've never tried it before, you can actually use the starter kit that they have an offer for. I have I think it's called the retro style starter kit. It's black with a pink and blue theme to it. It's awesome. It looks cool. Comes with all the different flavors for you to try, figure out what you want a tub of, and it's only about $13. Then you use code K7 eSports and you get it for even cheaper. So what are you doing? Why are you missing out on it? Go ahead over to Rouge Energy and pick up some energy. All right, nonetheless. We had an interesting little bit of a map one there. A really good turnout from Knights Templar. Dredge eSports is going to have to step it up for coming into this Search to Destroy.
Yeah, I don't know the exact map count from the last time that they played. I don't know who the other caster is, if that's me or you, but one of us cannot be heard right now.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. I'm going to put solid money on it, too. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, I've figured it out with a question mark at the end of it. I don't know why you're so cool. Yeah.
That can be heard now. There's a delay, so please, Dylan, if you can hear me, type again once you can, as we head into this Arclaw Peak Search and Destroy.
So I rejoined the voice, hoping for the best there. Oh, geez. It helps if I'm actually on the video. Can you hear me, Trevor?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just don't know if they can hear you.
You should be able to be heard. You might be a little quiet is the biggest thing I'd heard. So let me turn Sparky down. Do I turn down his user volume? What an interesting little predicament. Oh gosh, everything's crashing. This is what happens when you do everything a little bit on the fly. Regardless, let's check out Wookie for Dredge eSports as he's pushing up through the left side here. He actually might end up finding someone.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm typing in chat to see if they can hear me now, but I mean, we have a pretty typical A push from Dredge here, and they're able to get the first blood gives us also the advantage, especially on Arclaw Peak as well. Bomb does go down, so Bomb's down, and they have 3 kills now that I look back up. That's
Woo!
it's up to Dill. He does have this off angle, but the flank is coming in from Nate, and yeah, he's gonna get cut down. That's pretty quick for Dredge.
That was a clean wipeout right there, wasn't it? Every player from Dredge was still alive.
Yeah, that is going to be the perfect round. You don't get to see him a lot, especially on Arclaw Peak. It's all about picks, but Dredge just played it a lot better.
Yeah, what? Okay, that's exactly what Dredge is going to need, actually, so they can make this go to the round 5. Set up some kind of momentum and roll with it. Make sure that the opposing team knows, hey, we're here to win.
Yeah, I mean, see the pre-nades, pre-smokes coming out. This is going to be a B hit from Knights Templar. It's not, I mean, Dredge, they're pretty good set up. They have 2 in the middle and 1 on that wide flank. They haven't really noticed it yet as they're sending people back to A. I'm sure there's going to be some information on this cross here. Someone's going to have to see somebody, and then we'll see the rotation. That's where the minute and a half kind of plays a big factor. The first blood does come in
Yeah, that's actually very concerning for the Knights Templar. They're going to have to step up a little bit right here. I couldn't see Dredge getting a clean sweep 2 rounds in a row, could they?
Well, they don't because someone does fall for the side of them. Nordic happens to be on the board. He wasn't even our player to watch. Sky is 0-2 in the search, and I don't think his numbers were crazy in the hard point, but they definitely they dominated the hard point. Now they're just getting absolutely smoked in this search.
Maybe they cooled off. I don't know, but yeah, only one player for Dredge eSports went down that round. KT, not looking too hot.
Not at all. And I'm very excited to see if they can bring this back. Like I said, they did win that last search that they played the last time that they matched up. But I mean, maybe they're like an underdog story. Maybe they want to go down 0-3 and come back and win it 6-3. That's not a prediction. That's just the storyline.
Ah, I see. Well, it could be just maybe KT isn't the greatest when it comes to search and destroy. Their head game could be just respawns, because we saw before when oh, I'm sorry, no, it was domination that they lost before, wasn't it? Well, it's as I said. Dredge needs to set up some kind of momentum and roll with it. Once you have something just churning on your side and it's getting into the heads of Knights Templar, you have a much better chance.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. We do have it is 2-2 right now. The bomb, no one has the bomb. The bomb is down.
Oh no, that is not very fortunate for Dredge, because they're going to have to get it and get that plant in unless they think they can wipe out the 2 remaining players. All right.
I mean, we see people set up. You're holding the anchor in your Knights Templar. The bomb is going to be planted here on A. I mean, you're not really. Maybe the nade will get him.
Oh, there was some damage.
Yeah, nade doesn't kill him, but now the information's there. Bombs down, smokes are down. I mean, Knights Templar just. Oh no, they're going for their fuse. No way he gets the ninja. Okay. He does end up falling there. 1v2. Just got to keep him off bomb for another. That's big.
Huge plays from Magnifico. His only kills are from that round, and they were the most important ones, as Knights Templar are finally on the board.
Yeah, my storyline was wrong, but the prediction can still be there. What do you want to see from Knights Templar to kind of push the momentum from this round?
They're going to need to take that, especially with the buy shots at the very end, to give a little bit of an insult. They're going to need to use that to show off, hey, we are better. Dredge, you're not going to come back from this.
You can say that they're not going to come back, but they are kind of up right now, and the kills are definitely in the favor of Dredge. Knights Templar are able to take that last round from them. If you're Knights Templar, you want to get the first blood, and you want to get the bomb down quick, as it looks like they're going for a. They did hit that B side last time. We got the sniper up top rope, and maybe he can get a pick and kind of open it up for his team.
Yeah, Sky actually was one of the main men we were told to watch out for on the side of Knights Templar. And wow, it is a bloodbath in the favor of Dredge eSports, as it is now a 2v5. Sky is the last one alive for Knights Templar now, actually.
Yeah, and he's going to have a lot to do with the sniper in his hand. Maybe some quick scopes, maybe get some trick shots and get some clips out of this in this 1v5. Very unfortunate position to be in. They're going to surround you. They know your position. Dredge is up 2-1.
What a shame. I think those body shots actually might have gave Dredge that little edge they needed to be like, okay, it's time to show them that we're not the underdog, that we deserve to be in the best.
I don't know if they got that much out of the body shots, but they definitely could have got something. It's always kind of a, I wouldn't say disrespectful, but you know, no one likes being shot after they're all dead anyway. It does bring a lot out of players. Maybe we can see something happen from it. Maybe we can't. But I mean, Knights Templar definitely has to get this round. You don't want to go down 4-1 in a search and destroy.
All right, can we hop on to Astro on the favor of Dredge eSports real quick? He was another one of the main players we were told to watch out for. He's currently going 6-1. That is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, that sounds like a search kit to me. I called it earlier. Well, I didn't call it.
Well, he's dead.
But when Caster's coach, you have to hop on him so he dies. That's how it works. It is a 3v4 for the side of Dredge here. They're going to keep pushing this advantage. Bomb is down. Knights Templar on the retake. It's a 3v2. They have
All right, 3-2. Dredge currently has the advantage. Interesting game so far. It's kind of now becoming a little bit of a back and forth, but KT still's on the downside of it, so they're going to have to make a little bit more of a comeback, but they're definitely showing there's still life.
Yeah, I didn't expect the Knights Templar to lie down, especially after that really dominating hardpoint win. I mean, they won it 250 to 148. That's over 100 points if they won that last one. I mean, technically they're down in the search right now, but I definitely can see them coming back. I mean, if you go 3-3, I mean, I don't know. 6-3 Knights Templar.
6-3. Yeah, that's fair. 6-3 Knights Templar. So you're thinking they're going to win every round after this?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay, I'm going to go with 6-5 Knights Templar. I think we're going to hit around 11.
You and your round 11, you really do like them. I don't know. I don't see it. Someone's gonna end it before we get to round 11.
I don't know.
Either way, numbers right here. Being really straightforward about it. There's still number 4 there. He's still in B for Dredge, that being Yayo. With the number, yeah, Norris died. So that's gonna be 3-3. Sky is kind of left in the back, maybe with that sniper. That's a big pistol kill there for Orlando, able to pick up the gun. Now he has an M4. You gotta watch out if you're Knights Templar.
Oddly enough, we're having some we're having some audio issues. Hey, can anyone hear the game audio? That's a good question right there, because apparently they cannot currently hear you, Trevor. What an absolute shame. All right, well, it's a 2v2 right now. The bomb is down in the favor of Knights Templar, so Dredge eSports is going to have to come up here real quick with 15 seconds remaining. Good start right there. Orlando and Yayo, last ones. Sky is up there with the sniper rifle. He's about to pop in. Gets one. Can he get this second one? He definitely should be able to. Come on. Oh, Dredge actually got the defuse there. Wow, that's wild. That shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, do you want me to talk to you?
I'm going to see if I can... I can see if I can fix it, but it has to wait to the end of this round during the intermission.
Okay, so I'll let you solo.
Yeah.
So that I don't interject and people can get a better commentary.
Yeah, we've had this issue a few times. It's only when I stream. Don't know. It's because my computer's trash. Hey, can you guys in the game in the chat say no game audio or yes game audio? Because if there's no game audio, then I cannot fix Trevor. If there's game audio, I can possibly fix Trevor. All right. So right off the get-go, I actually want to check out Yayo. Yayo's... Oh, actually, yeah, Wookiee's a good position. That's a great decision there, Sparky. So Wookiee, he's over here on the left side near the trench. Let's see if he's able to come up on anybody. Honestly, not enough people appreciate the trench. The trench is OP. I can only hear space. Trevor very faintly. No game audio. Okay, so that means I cannot fix Trevor's audio at all. That sucks. Yeah, we'll figure out a solution to that here in a bit. Yayo, last one alive for Dredge eSports. So, see, I finally got to look at him. And it seems like he does go down right here. Yep, he does. KT wins that round 4-3. Again, a little bit of a back and forth. Weird with the game audio. Yep. Tell you what, audience, you just say if you... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it without resetting the stream, which would pretty much take 30 minutes. All right. Nonetheless, Nate Valley. What a... I don't know. I don't know why I had such a weird time reading that. Nonetheless, he's going to watch up through the middle here, checking out near the tanks. Then now he's actually going to be maybe hitting Dill with that grenade. No, he does not. And someone's dead. I just don't know who. It's too much lag. Sparky, the lag is real. I don't know if that's on my end or yours. All right. 3v2 currently in the favor of Knights Templar. Make it a 3v1. Orlando being the last one alive for Dredge eSports, and he is pinged. They know exactly where he is. It's looking real rough, and he is dead. The game is now tied up 4-4. Knights Templar is up in the series 1-0. Yep, some very simple shots right there from Sky. Good work from him. At the beginning of this next round, let's actually hop on board with him. Let's see what his KDR for this game is, as we slowly tick back into the round. Executive producer Sparky. Okay, 6-4, not bad. Can you get the scores pulled back up instead of just the heads? Sky popping off some shots right here near the mid. Not working out in his favor so far. He does get a ping right there, but it's not enough to finish off the job. I believe Sky's used this sniper rifle all game, and going 6-4, not too shabby, but a lot of his friends are going down. That would be Ducky and Nordic, both dead, but Nordic did get a trade in right there with Wookie. 50 seconds remain. Dredge eSports is going to need to plant this bomb here. Let's see if they actually end up getting to that. It seems that the bomb is directly on the bomb. Dropped, as a matter of fact. 3v3. Dill, Sky, and Magnifico versus Astro, Nate, and Orlando. There we go. Some good shots right there from Dill. He got his scavenger available finally. 3v1. Nate is the final one alive for Dredge eSports. Let's pop onto their cam real quick. See what they do with the 10 or 15 seconds remaining. It seems like he's going to get shot to death in his final moments. 4-5. KT could have this reverse, win for the search and destroy. Or we could get that round 11 I was talking about. I'm just saying. Round 11s, I love them. I love them a lot. All right, 4-5. KT, Knights Templar, finally having the advantage. Let's see what they do with it. Let's see. Who should we ride with? Honestly, I think we need to see what Nordic's up to this go about. Number 9. Ducky is 2. All right, there we go. 7-9 on the day for this game of S&D. Not too great, not too terrible. Could step it up right here and make himself positive, but he is hurt, which is not very promising for him. Throws down his trophy system, try and give himself a little bit of protection as him and the rest of his team are going to push in here to the B bomb. He does get a kill on Nate. That's a good start for Knights Templar. That's going to set them up to be able to get this plant in here. Now Dredge is going to be on their hind legs, hoping they can pull this out to get to a round 11 and maybe win. I don't know who died there because it just froze so bad. Astro, the last one alive for Dredge eSports. In fact, they lost a player. And KT, Knights Templar, wins game number 2. The series score is 2-0, Knights Templar lead. Let's see if we can watch this final kill cam. Ooh, finished off with a pistol? Question mark? What? What just happened there? Alright, that was weird. Segues are weird. We're going to take a 3-minute intermission. I'll see if I can fix up some of the audio. But as of right now, I don't know what we're going to do. So we'll be back in 3 minutes. Don't turn away, please. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So hey, fun fact. The only audio we're gonna have now pretty much is mine, which really sucks. You only have my microphone because my computer can't really handle the streaming. It is what it is. Nonetheless, we're gonna get into this game number 3 here in just a quick moment, and that will be domination on St. Petrograd. Petrograd is one of my favorite maps. Has a lot of just, honestly, from a non-competitive side, I have so much fun playing on it. Just getting to goof off. But the rotations here are phenomenal. You get to see a true amount of teamwork, as well as a little bit of spicy stuff, some snipes over the top of bar. And let's actually go ahead and check in real quick and let everybody know we are ready and see if we can get this game rolling as fast as humanly possible. Seems like everybody's in the game. We're just waiting on the ready up from everybody. So, yeah. Question that was asked in the chat is who won between NT and Rated? That was asked by Devani. It was a 3-0 in the favor of Natural Talent. We weren't able to get the stream going. The streamer we had for the evening, Heroism, had some very personal issues he needed to tend to, so we were not able to get a streamer here on time. I went ahead and took his slot for this second game here. We got everything we could scrapped together as fast as humanly possible. That's why we're having so many issues this evening. But yeah, it was a 3-0 in the favor of Natural Talent. The game looked great. It was a really good turnout, great fight, but unfortunately we just couldn't get it streamed. It is what it is. So yeah, hopefully we can get that issue resolved very, very soon. Our hearts are out to Hero for his issues. I don't know if he posted in the announcements what happened specifically, so I won't put his life out there for everyone, but please keep Hero and his close companions, is all I will say, in your deepest thoughts and hearts as we finally get into game number 3. Based off the past couple games, this might be a 3-0. I don't really know specifically where we're gonna go. Okay, he did post it out, but regardless, I'm still not gonna put it out there, just out of respect, because Hero is the GOAT and deserves as much respect as possible, because he has a computer that doesn't crash every time we try to stream. All right, getting into this game finally. Right off the get-go, I want to check out Sky. Let's see what he can do coming into this game number 3 on domination. Now, looking at the past stats between these two teams. Oh, geez, my chair just broke again. Ooh, classes. So Sky and his team had lost to Dredge eSports in their previous encounter here on domination, but it was a different map, different day, anything can happen. Sparky's trying to actually finally... Oh, wow, Sky on a 3 streak. See, I told you we should have been watching him. 3-0. Not looking very good for Dredge eSports, but it is a 1-to-1 capture. Knights Templar finally seeming like they're capturing Bravo. Doesn't last very long. All right. All right, had to step away for just a second. Some good shots right there from Sky. Doesn't get a kill in there, though, as it slowly lags. Just a little bit of issues we end up having. Regardless, it is 9-9 right now, and Knights Templar is very soon going to have that lead. Yep, there it is, 11-10. Let's see if they can preserve that for the rest of this game. Honestly, what we've seen a lot here in the K7 League, the beginning of this time doesn't really matter. It always comes down to round 2. Who's able to come up and make that second wave? I talked about it in the Search and Destroy. It's about a momentum. You got to keep it rolling. Sky, right now, he's just going off on a 6-0. He's got a momentum, and he is rocking it. He knows exactly what to do. He knows his setup, and it's working out beautifully so far. Watching over this B spot. Let's see if he can finally get this kills on. I believe that's Orlando. He does go down, but he made sure to put an impact on Dredge eSports. Let's pop on over to Astro on Dredge eSports, the other expected MVP for this game. Currently going 2-4, not the best, but it is still very early into the game, and he's going to go and start trying to capture the C flag here. maybe neutral out some positions, but Nordic says no, those points belong to us. 36-21, Knights Templar currently in the lead. Dredge still giving one hell of a fight. Magnifico, Nordic, and Sky all getting a kill, only countered by Wookie, and finally, now we're seeing a feed in the favor of Dredge eSports, but it is a bloodbath as everyone is just quickly dropping, and Knights Templar takes advantage of it as they now pass all 3 points. Magnifico actually on a 7-3 right now, 4 streak. Looking like some awesome work as he makes it a bloodthirsty right there. Oh, what a great view. I've never seen this one before. Wow. Okay. So 8-3 on the day for this domination. Got 2 flag captures. Not a whole lot, but there's not been a whole lot of back and forth for these flags. He pops his Deddy. Let's see if he can do anything with it. Nobody's really showing up around here. Where is Dredge? They're all hidden out under this restaurant. And that's not going to get them a whole lot of points, to be honest. They're going to need to give a little bit more fight. There we go. And Dill getting an awesome 2-piece there. Yeah, just all of Dredge eSports going down one by one. And Knights Templar showing why they're some of the best players within this league. Knights Templar did win the series against Dredge eSports last go about, and now they're really showing why. Awesome plays, awesome understanding of their jobs and roles, as Knights Templar still holding 2 points compared to 0 for Dredge eSports. Score currently is 78-30, and it doesn't seem like it's swinging the other way anytime soon. All the players for Dredge eSports are dropping. Oh my goodness, they're just leaving. They're done. Astro is the last one here for Dredge eSports, and I believe that's going to be a forfeit. I don't know for sure, though. We're going to have to wait because I cannot read the messages right now. Dill just standing in place. Let's head over to, yep, there goes Dill. 88-30. What's the plan here, Sparky? Oh my gosh. Sparky, the stream can't hear you, but can you tell me what's going on? It is a forfeit. Knights Templar wins. Dredge eSports forfeits the game. What a shame. You know, they gave one hell of a fight. It is what it is. Are we going to go and end the map as we see some shots there on the hearts? Thank you for the sprays. Everybody who knows me knows I love sprays very, very much. What a hell of a fight. What a hell of a fight from Dredge. They couldn't take it anymore, so they went ahead and said, Knights, you've got this. GG's. All right, let's see. Let's see what it does here for the time limit. Is the game going to just end, or does it not end, Sparky? Oh, you're just going to goof off with it? All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. It is a 3-0 in the favor of Knights Templar. We hope you enjoyed this very, very hectic gameplay today. This was a very off day for K7. These things do happen. It's part of being a still growing amateur league. These things, as I said, it happens. It sounds like a broken record, but that's kind of the way the business goes. We appreciate you all very much for sticking through with us, and tomorrow should be 100% back to normal. I won't confirm anything, but we've got some awesome games coming up tomorrow that you do not want to miss. They are at 7 and 9:30, just like today. We hope you enjoyed the crazy antics that have happened this evening, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye! Okay. Is there a final kill cam, Sparky? Okay, yeah, pull the final kill cam. Can you end the game? Oh, the KDs. 10-5 for Magnifico is the final kill KD for him. 9-5 for Dill. Everybody just shooting, being wild. Oh, they ended it before I could finish reading them all. All right. Nonetheless, thank you all so much for watching. We will see you next go about. I'm not going to do the outro because you can't hear it in the first place. Goodbye!